past 30 plus years, you can find Let It Flow and Open Midnight Pass bumper stickers on the back of local Sarasota resident vehicles. Sarasota has gained a lot of attraction over the years due to its white quartz sandy beaches and its great accessibility to the Gulf. But what you may not know is that a decision made nearly 40 years ago has devastated the local ecosystem in the intercoastal waterways, and the Sarasota County citizens need your help. Hi, I'm Lyndsey Ashley, lead realtor with the Agnt Group at Keller Williams. Every day, my team and I work with people just like you who are looking to relocate to the Sarasota Gulf Coast area by helping them explore our city, areas, and neighborhoods, and helping them transform their dream of relocating to Florida and making it a reality. I would love to read your feedback, so please drop those comments below. What do you know about the closing of Midnight Pass? Do you want to get involved? What is your opinion on the issue? Or maybe you just want to know more. Drop those comments below and let's have a chat. We really appreciate all the comments. So we were going to begin by talking about the big debate and why Midnight Pass closed to begin with. The debate began because once upon a time, the intercoastal and the Gulf were open just south of Turtle Beach. The debate is led by Open Midnight Pass Coalition. Their main objective is just to really restore everything back to its original natural state. They believe the new hydrology will increase the water circulation, reduce pollution, and increase viable breeding for shellfish, which are now gone due to the stagnant waters. Experts believe that opening up the pass will actually encourage about 86 acres of seagrass growth and clear out these dark, murkier waters that have once upon a time were crystal blue, just like the Gulf of Mexico. In doing so, it'll be permitting new fish varieties and birds. The debate is a result of the Sarasota County citizens feeling strongly that if this had been done naturally versus a man-made decision, there wouldn't have been so much anger or persistence, and it wouldn't have dragged on for so long. This was a decision made by man, and therefore it's having an unnatural, devastating effect on the ecosystem in the Sarasota Bay. Therefore, we have a debate. Midnight Pass actually was once known as Musketeer Pass, and the pass actually can date all the way back into early to mid 1800s. And so up until December of 1983, the pass actually was open from the Gulf of Mexico to the Sarasota Bay. And the bay was this beautiful crystal blue water like we see when we are on the Gulf of Mexico. In 1983, two homeowners petitioned the Sarasota County. They both have residences on the Gulf beach side that were being eroded and affected detrimentally as the waters were pooling into the pass. They had originally petitioned Sarasota County to have the pass relocated to a more southern location. Their shore had eroded so bad that much of the sand from their beach was actually now in Siesta Key, and some of the pass was now located north. The erosion got so bad that one homeowner even lost his pool. Deemed an emergency in December of 1983, Sarasota County granted these two homeowners the permits that they needed in order for them to bulldoze the pass. They got the permission they needed to relocate it further south. Now, because it was deemed an emergency, there were no ecological studies conducted to see how the effects of closing the pass was going to have on the Sarasota Bay. Now, in 1983, things probably were a lot easier to have state law pass anything. But today, there's going to be a lot of hurdles for any type of proposal to be approved. Hence, what Open Midnight Pass Coalition and the Society are going through today. So the inlet they created further south, known as New Pass, was created almost immediately. But the problem was it kept closing up. Finally, about 2 months later, they just let it close up naturally. There, now we have no pass at all. Now you might be thinking, why didn't they just keep the pass open? They had been, and it was becoming very costly, and it wasn't working. Today, the nearest Gulf access is actually about 7 miles by waterway to Lido Key and roughly 8 miles by boat to the Venice Inlet. You can see why many homeowners around that area would also have a desire to have an inlet to the Gulf. But one of the biggest concerns is right where the pass used to be, there's a huge aquatic preserve. A whole new ecosystem has been created. So what do we do with this? How is this opening of the Midnight Pass going to affect affect the new ecosystem that's been created. So studies need to be conducted and surveys need to be evaluated. So it is important that we find a workable solution that meets everyone's needs. Again, I would love to read your feedback, so please drop your comments below. What do you think about the decision that was made in 1983? What is your opinion on the issue? Or maybe you just want to know more about it. We appreciate all the comments. So what now? What do we do? How do we take action? What's next? So if the goal is to restore everything to its original state, to have the water flow through the Gulf and into the intercoastal waterway, what do we do? How do we come to some reasonable understanding? In prior decades, several experts, several times, all suggested that we open up the North Channel and dredge the South Channel. Their thoughts are that the waters will converge naturally, creating a stable pass. I think the most viable plan at this point is allowing a natural flow of water, allowing currents to freely flow, as they should, as if they were never disturbed. The Midnight Pass Society is working with environmentalists and engineers and speaking with congressmen like Vern Buchanan and Governor Ron DeSantis so that they can properly plan and open and to spread awareness. But there is much work ahead of them. There is a lot to do, but they strongly feel at this point that they've made a lot of progress and that one day soon they will have that pass open. There are so many residents that are backing this decision at this point, and many of the citizens who may have been opposed to this once upon a time are either no longer here or no longer alive. New studies are needed in order to achieve a workable solution that benefits everyone. Sufficient studies and engineering determinations are still needed in order to fix the problem. To help fund research and fuel the plan to open Midnight Pass, you can visit openmidnightpass.org. There is a link in the description below. The more awareness, the better. The stronger we are together for our concerns for Florida, our ecosystems, and our habitats. Join the fight. So how do you stand on the issue? Are you ready to help the citizens of Sarasota County? If you're still not sure how you feel about the issue, then please check out the links in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of our weekly content. And if you can't wait till next week, please check out the next video. And until then, I'll see you next week. Take care.